iron in the soul. What's up, YouTube? This is your big brother, King Jabez, back today with another very important message. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my content. In addition to that, please feel free to follow me over on Instagram at The King Jabez, as well as my website, theironandsoul.com. Whatever you decide to do, it will be greatly appreciated. You know what I always say? Let's do some work. Today's video, I believe I gave it the title, Unspeakable Traffic is Coming Your Way. I'm going to tell you one thing that really annoys your haters is when you get active. When you start getting traffic to your website, traffic to your page, traffic to your business, traffic to whatever you're doing. When you begin to grow, when you begin to get exposure, when you begin to get recognition, let's go a little research on, or go back to what I talked about. You had a viral moment. You begin to blow up. You begin to grow. You begin to see the appreciation for your work. And this traffic isn't coming out of nowhere. So if you're not doing anything, respectfully, I'm not talking to you. I ain't talking to you. But if you're active, you've been putting in the work for, I'm going to say, 2 to 5 years. Really 5 to be honest. It takes about 5 years really to take a business off. Real talk. It takes about 5 years to begin to see a little traffic. I've been doing Iron and Soul. I said 4 years next year. That was a mistake in my last video. It'll be 4 years next month on December 5th. Big bro been active. It takes some time. It takes work. Lives, in the gym, doing music. You got to get out here. And it's going to take you about 5 years or so to really get that traffic that you deserve. And it happens quickly, but it comes from a place of dedication. So right now, to get this traffic, let me give you this word right away. Whatever you're doing, commit to 5 years of doing it. If you can't commit to 5 years, stop doing it. You say, man, big bro, you come, yeah, guns blazing. I'm not going to play with you. If you want to see some traffic, commit to it. You say, I go to the gym. You going to be in there 5 years? You do music. You can do it for 5 years? You got a business. You going to commit to it for 5 years? You're in ministry. You can do that for 5 years? You better be doing that 5 years. Whatever you're doing right now, commit to it. And I'll tell you, if you do that, you dedicate your time, your talent to that, within 5 years, you're going to see some traffic coming your way. So let me go ahead and kick it to you this way. Let's talk about 7 dimensions of blessings. 7 dimensions or a way of measuring this. We got to have a way of measuring this. I say you're going to blow up. You're going to be blessed. You're going to have traffic. How do we measure this? Is an important question. Let's talk about it. One obvious dimension of blessing is money. People hate when we talk about money and they get upset about that, but that's the truth. Cash rules everything around me. Cream be the money. Dollar bills, y'all. Method Man taught you that. I know you know who Method Man is. You people watch Power. You know who that is. Meth taught us that a long time ago. You say, oh, that's not biblical. Well, since you don't like that Method Man interpretation, let me take you to the Bible. You see this coming at you. King Solomon himself says in Ecclesiastes that money answers all things. That's in the book. Go look it up in chapter 8. I won't tell you what verse because I want you to read the whole chapter. I want you to learn something. Oh, yeah. A part of that blessing is having resources. You need money to do anything in this world. You can talk crazy all you want to about, I ain't about money. These lights right here I got in my house, that costs money. What you talking about? The heat vent over there, that costs money. This basement, this house, they got something called a mortgage I got to pay every month. Otherwise, they put me out of here. Don't come over here talking crazy to me about money no matter. Because it matter when that light bill due. It matter when that heat bill is due. It matter when they want their mortgage payment. Huh? The car got right here behind me in my driveway. What you talking about? And everything I'm talking about right now, you have too. And if you don't have a house, you got an apartment. You got something you're paying for to live at. You dig? So according to the word of God, money answers all things. So when you're going to go have traffic, you got to have resources. And sometimes a resource is your talent. So even if you don't have the money in your hand yet, you are the product, right? You are the business. You are the bag. You walk around. You have the talent. You have the idea. You have the work ethic. You have something in you, a talent that God himself has given you. The Lion of Judah. that's going to help you to go forward in this world. That's simple. Let's talk about another blessing. Property. Owning something, whether it be a home, whether it be your business, a place where you make your money. Property is one of the best ways to get towards wealth here in America. Real estate. That's the reality matter. So that is a way of getting traffic when you own something. That's the way this world works. Relationships, whether it be a spouse or whether it be a close friend, you're going to have a very hard time going forward in life with zero relationships. So even if you're a person who says, I never want to be married, okay, that's your business. Work relationships, okay, business. How are you going to solidify deals if you can't relate to people? Hello? So one of the ways to be blessed is learning how to connect with other people. And I know a lot of you don't want to hear that because you are comfortable in that position of not trusting anybody. And it's safer to not trust anyone than to make a decision to connect with the right people. And what you're saying is that you don't want to use discernment. That's what you're saying. Because discernment says, I don't trust this person, but I trust that person. That's discernment versus I don't trust anybody. That's just bitterness. I'm going to just give it to you straight. I know some of you are going to unfollow me because of that. Thanks for coming while you're here. But I'm going to say what I need to say. I'm not going to sit here and play with you. Listen to me. If you want to go forward in life, I don't care what none of y'all say. You need connections. You need relationships. So that is a dimension of wealth. Who you know. I don't care what you say. Which really brings me to the next part of wealth or blessing. Getting traffic means you have a good name. People respect you for something that you do. And that's what leads to your connections is your name, your reputation. Your reputation is currency. How people see you, your value you offer the world. That is important for you in going forward. And we can add that to the next two dimensions, and that is knowledge and wisdom. So when we're talking about getting traffic, you need to have some knowledge. You need to have some wisdom. Knowledge is disciplining yourself to sit down and get the facts, to gather the data. Wisdom comes from God himself, and that's the ability to put that knowledge into real life practice. See, a lot of people have knowledge, but not many people have wisdom. And this is why some are copycats, and this is why others are original. Copycats don't have wisdom, they have knowledge. Shots fired. So when you are a copycat, you just regurgitate information. You don't have direct connection to God. He's not talking to you. He's not giving you dreams. He's not giving you visions. You go online, you Google everything, get on camera, and start talking. That's not wisdom. So if we want to have wealth and go forward, we have to have knowledge or the facts, but then we need wisdom, which comes directly from the Most High himself. And then you have vision. If you want to have traffic, you got to know where you're going. If you have a roadmap and you have a destination and you are aggressively going towards that, people are going to follow that. If they see you building something and it inspires them, they're going to follow it because you're going somewhere. So we have to have vision. Without a vision, we perish, right? When we don't have anywhere to go, that leads to depression, that leads to discouragement, that leads to frustration. And in a depressed state, in a frustrated state, you just become a troll. And this is why we have so many trolls online right now. If you're wondering why there's so many trolls on every app on this earth, wherever you go, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, you dig, wherever you go, Discord, it don't matter. Wherever you are around people, there's about 50 people there with no picture, you don't know who they are, and they're trolling because they are in a place of arrested development where they can't get nothing going. They have no vision. People with vision don't do that. And then you have people who troll sometimes just having fun. I get that. Sometimes just having fun online. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. We all can take a joke. Nothing wrong with having a joke. See, there's a difference between someone telling a joke and just having fun, trolling with somebody. I don't have a problem with that. That's just having fun. But we're talking about people who are really evil and cruel and mean-spirited. That's a person who lacks vision and doesn't know where they're going. So when you know where you're going, this brings traffic your way. So you think about blessings going forward. In the Hebrew and Greek scriptures, blessings are used over 600 times. Curses are only used 300 times, right? So blessings are used twice as much as curses are. And what's so interesting to me is that we have people, and even I've been guilty of this, who spend more time talking about the curses and not the blessings. That's weird to me, right? And that tells you that even me, I'm guilty of that. I have to confess. We want to break down these curses and Deuteronomy 28 and all this stuff. Well, the truth is 600 times blessings are used. So why are we not talking about that as opposed to what we shouldn't do? And here is why so many people unfortunately don't like God because his representatives, and I've been guilty of this, we often mention the negative without mentioning the obvious positive ways and purposes of following the Most High. So that being said, without going too long rant about that, 600 times. Blessings, words like being fruitful, multiplying, abundance, authority, wealth, health, those are all good terms that God himself stamps. So I'm here to tell you today, I don't care what nobody says, listen to me. Following God is not you signing some contract for poverty. Somebody say hello in the comment section. Hello. I'm going to say it again. Following God is not you signing a piece of paper saying I'm going to be poor my whole life. I don't care what none of y'all say. According to the book I read, you can be blessed following God. Healthy, wealthy, successful, open doors, breakthrough. Those are all biblical terms. And I don't know why so many of us act like that's not the case. That's not true. So I'm here to tell you today, you got traffic coming your way. If you're doing things right, those blessings are going to come in like a river full of silver and gold. That's all I have for you today. I got a lot more I can say, but I don't want to go into a long video. I want to give you that short word of wisdom to encourage you, a word in season, a fresh word to give you guidance, to give you hope, and to keep you motivated as you go through life each day. That's all I got. This is your big bro, King Jabez. Thanks for listening. God bless. Peace.